Hey everyone, if you listen to Will There Be Cake often, you'll notice that we have a lot of guests who voice characters for our audio dramas we produce here at 7 Lamb. So if you want to check those out, you can go to 7lamb.com, and they're all there on the homepage. We have Paralyzed, which is our horror fiction. We have End of All Hope, which is a sci-fi apocalyptic tale. We have Atlas Avenue Beat, which is a film noir spoof. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. We have plenty of other audio dramas you can check out. They're all there. You can also search for them on iTunes or Stitcher or wherever you listen to podcasts. They should be up. Just search for 7 Lamb Productions or 7 Lamb Podcasts. But yeah, if you want to check out the website, you can go to 7lamb.com. That's the number 7lamb.com, and they're all up on there. Thanks. Enjoy the next episode of Will There Be Cake? Hey everyone, welcome to a new episode of Will There Be Cake?
I thought you forgot the name for a second.
I didn't know how I wanted to intro this one. I am Robert Lamb, and with me as always, Amber Simpson.
What up?
And we would like to welcome back a very special guest, Justin Stewart. How's it going?
What it do, guys?
What it do, what
welcome
it do?
Welcome back for a record-breaking, I don't know how many episodes you've been on, but that's a decent amount. Cool. Yeah. Cool.
That's
I'm
pretty good
actually
number.
here all the time with you in spirit.
Always.
That's
We
true.
don't do this unless we feel you. You know what I mean? Like, if we just feel your presence, we're like, now we can do this
Time to
podcast.
record.
Yeah.
So, like, when you both are in this room and right before you record, just close your eyes and you'll hear a faint "what I do" in the
Yeah.
background.
Yeah.
Just
Always.
know
We just chant
that
what
I
I
am with
do
you.
for a little bit. And then
Even when we have guests in here, we always take like a moment of silence before we start.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Maybe
So don't
meet
ever
me with
just,
you.
I don't want you to think we're cheating on you. Like, we have other guests,
That
but we
brings me-
still, we
that brings
steal
me great
you
peace.
in there. Yeah. And we only get friends that like remind us of like a certain personality trait of you. You know what I mean?
I like
It
how
gets
you went
really in
around
depth.
that. You handled that real well.
It gets really in depth. Just saying.
beautiful.
Okay. Well, today is June 3rd. And what day are we celebrating today, Amber Simpson?
We are celebrating World Bicycle Day.
Bikes.
Not to be confused. Bikes. Not to be confused with just Bicycle Day, which is April 19th.
19th, yeah.
Those are two
So
totally different days.
yeah, so before we get into this day, I mean, well, we'll describe this day, but the other day is weird that it's also called Bicycle Day. But this is World Bicycle Day.
Yeah, they're
on
very,
June
they're
3rd.
very
So
different.
it's not
They're
just
very different.
it's not just like stuck with America. It's everyone.
It's everywhere.
It's everyone.
It's
the
today
whole
World Bicycle Day. Or is
world.
that the next one?
Which one?
Is this World Bicycle Day or is it just Bicycle Day?
No,
this
this
is
one's
World
Bicycle Day.
Bicycle Day is April 19th.
Oh, word.
And
Yeah.
it is June 3rd today.
Yeah.
Um,
In case you didn't know.
so when I started like doing the research on this day, I found the April 19th one. So I'm going to tell you guys what that day is since we've already been,
We already went past it.
it's obviously we passed April 19th.
Maybe we'll
so
celebrate it next year.
Maybe next year. It's a good year if we can. Yeah. Anyway, so first I'm going to go over Bicycle Day, the April 19th one, because I have less to say about that, but you guys really should hear what that day is about. So Bicycle Day is the anniversary of the day Swiss chemist Albert Hofmann intentionally ingested 250 micrograms of LSD. So it was the first recorded LSD trip on April 19th, 1943.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
And he...
Did you think that Bicycle Day would have anything to do with LSD?
No. Hold on. Play that back.
That's the one we're not celebrating today.
Damn.
It's the anniversary of the day that this Swiss chemist, Albert Hofmann, ingested 250 micrograms of LSD.
Oh,
Didn't
my
he-
It
God.
was the first LSD trip.
But he rode his bike or something after that, right?
Yeah, so that because I was like, why the hell is it called? Like, I kept on like reading stuff, and I was like, why the hell is it called Bicycle Day? And it's because he had to take a bicycle ride home from his laboratory.
Oh my
That's
God.
literally it.
Probably the greatest bicycle ride in the
Right?
history of bicycle rides.
It's just weird that they call it Bicycle Day when they could have called it, I don't know.
LSD
I mean, they're not going
Day.
to call it LSD Day.
Or they could have even called it like
the light cycle.
Mr.
yeah,
Hoffman,
yeah, something else.
Albert Hoffman Day or
yeah,
something.
just Hoffman Day or something.
I mean, I'm sure they don't want to just like have an LSD day because
But it's just
sure
weird
they're
to
not
call
trying
it.
to convince people to do some LSD.
And ride your bike.
Well, that's what we were trying to. You were trying to look up what today was about, and that kept popping up, and I was like, wait, but that's not June 3rd.
Speaking of, what are you guys doing later today?
yeah, we'll celebrate that day. No, so yeah, obviously this is a different day. It's not
So yeah,
not too much to do with LSD today.
World Bicycle Day is about, riding your bicycle and like, usually like, riding a bicycle without training wheels is like one of the first challenging physical activities you do when you're a child.
Right.
So it's kind of like in the spirit of that, like celebrate with Bicycle Day.
You know what? I fuck with that.
Yeah.
That's not
I
bad.
do remember when
You could do LSD and ride bicycles if you want.
But should you? Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably.
But it'd be fun to do.
I think I would freak the fuck out.
I mean, yeah.
I feel like you got it.
But you can.
Maybe.
you'd
I
be
haven't
fine.
done LSD enough to say I got this, but sure.
Have you done mushrooms?
Definitely not 250 micrograms. That's a lot, right?
Micrograms.
How many
though.
how many
micro.
grams are micrograms are in a gram?
Let's find out.
Let's Google it.
I don't want to take a guess because I don't want to look like an idiot. I'd rather just plead the fifth.
Why didn't they just tell us in grams?
Because
Whatever.
maybe it's not enough micrograms. Maybe it's like 300 micrograms in a gram.
Probably. Oh, that would make me
if that was
a lot
I don't think so, but I'm just
More
saying maybe
impressed.
that's why I said 250.
a lot less impressed with this guy if it's like 250 is like 1 gram. But even still. So, yeah.
So
0.00025 grams is 250 micrograms.
yeah, so that's not even a gram. That's not even close to a gram.
Okay, so like let's see how many grams.
Do
of
the
acid.
math. 2.00000.
Wait, oh wait, 2.0.
Was it
Zero.
point
0.00025.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so it's not even.
That's not even close to.
But we don't know how much grams you need of
0.00.
acid. Or
Yeah, how much
micrograms.
grams?
I
When
don't
you do LSD, how many grams do you use, Amber Simpson?
No one fucking times that shit out.
Honestly, I don't know because
Or-
you buy them on like
A piece of paper.
a piece of paper, right?
Or like in a sugar cube, and
Yeah.
no one knows.
And I'm not like, I don't do that much LSD to be like, yo, give me this many grams. I'm like, yo, can I get a few of those little pieces of paper? Preferably the ones with a smiley face, or they got some cool ones. Rick and Morty. Okay, so
Yeah.
Other-
I'm looking up LSD right now.
Same
all
here.
right, so we're all talking about drugs. I'll talk about bicycles.
Yeah, talk about bikes in the meantime.
I'll talk about what we came here for.
What we came here for. So June 3rd, 2018 was actually the first year that this holiday was globally observed with a gathering of international leaders at United Nations headquarters in New York City. Did you find something on LSD?
Carry on with the.
Okay.
Keep going, yeah.
What other things do I have? So a French man named Pierre Lallement, living in Connecticut, filed for the earliest American patent application for a pedal bicycle in 1866.
Nice.
Have you been to Connecticut? I feel like it's not
Yeah.
a good place to ride a bike.
I don't.
My mom's
think
from
it'd be terrible.
Connecticut.
Isn't there like
Really?
hills and
Yeah.
mountains?
What?
I mean, I feel like
I mean,
anywhere
there's
not Florida, there are hills
yeah,
and mountains.
yeah. I think anything north of Florida is that
Like,
way.
how do you ride a bike?
No, it sucks
I'm
because
sure there's
like
some
It's
places.
not like you're like.
You have to like take your bike somewhere. You can't just like leave your house like you can here and bike ride.
yeah, I just think it's a
Probably.
lot easier to
Yeah,
bike
I
here,
mean-
but it depends. I mean, you just have to go back up the hill, which isn't fun.
No, it's not. Fucking.
But people bike in like San Francisco and stuff, and that shit.
Tour de France.
Well,
Yeah.
nowadays they have the ones that have like some like thing.
gear.
Yeah,
that you can switch.
Some like no, like some type of thing that like pushes you when you're going up a hill. Like when I was in Seattle.
cheating.
That's a person.
When I was in Seattle, I rented a bike and it had like something on it, so like you could, if you started going up a hill, it would like push harder for you.
All right.
Oh,
It was nice.
It's cheating. Like
It
That's
kind of
cheating.
is, but it still was exhausting.
Yeah, I mean,
Massachusetts, like going there was just fucking hills in the area we were in, so like biking was not super fun, but it was
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
manageable.
when I walked across the country, like when I was in the northern part of the country, I ran into a lot of people who were biking across the country that were like going through like
Damn.
all the northern states, like Montana, Washington, Idaho. And so I
Suck.
was like, wow. I'm like, all right.
Good for you, man.
Yeah.
Do you?
Do
I mean,
you.
it sucked walking up those hills. I can't imagine biking up them.
They're probably conditioned though.
Oh, I'm sure. And they all like their sports bikes, and I'm sure they've been doing it for, a long time.
They're
So,
probably like way buffer than you.
no, actually,
Yeah.
I was the
big
slowest
legs.
one there.
I'm not buff at all, but I'm saying that they were pretty skinny too. I mean, maybe their legs were in shape, but
That's true.
I got monster legs now
Yeah,
after
you
walking all those
I
miles.
bet, dude.
monster legs.
Probably like kick up
If I
concrete
kick-
when you run.
Listen, if I when I run now, I make imprints into like brick. Just-
Nice.
Little fissures.
We also looked up the LSD thing, and it says that 100 to 200 micrograms is normal.
So homeboy was feeling right.
Oh,
He was
okay.
250. So, like, you
Yeah,
figure
that's-
probably between 100 and 200, he's over the amount.
Like his like first LSD trip. Let me go with 250. What? Wouldn't you start small?
Maybe he
No.
did. Maybe
probably
he
didn't
started
know
at like
better.
one.
That was small for him.
He started at 1 microgram. He's like, that's not doing anything. Let's do 2 micrograms. And then finally he gets to like 50 micrograms. He's like, I'm still not feeling anything. Fuck it. 200.
Up
Let's
it.
Go.
I hope so.
Maybe. So, okay. So
It just
Today-
takes a while to kick in though. So like he would have been like, I think he just did it off jump because like it takes like what 45 minutes for this shit to kick in.
Yeah.
So he was probably like, you know what, I'm raw, so I'm taking all
just
250.
throw it in there.
Doing it all.
All right. So how do we celebrate this day? Bike?
You know how we celebrate.
Oh,
This
I
day, right?
obviously know how to
Yeah,
celebrate this day.
obviously we bike. It's good for exercise. It's good for the environment because it's not like a car creating like smog.
That's the
in
only thing,
air.
though, is like I wouldn't bike to. I don't live far from work, but I wouldn't bike to work because then I'd be all sweaty. and
Oh yeah,
shit.
me
that's
neither.
true.
That's
I
the
would
only
never
thing
bike
that
to work.
sucks.
If I lived close, I would, but I don't even know. Adam used
I'd
to
have to
bike
live like.
to the theater, and he lives on 4th Street, and he would come in disgusting. Or if it was raining, he would be so.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I don't know. Like it'd have to
Not-
be like
If
a
you had
couple
to,
blocks
yeah.
or something. If it was a couple blocks, sure. But like if it's over like a mile, like I don't know if I want to bike. I know
See-
it's not that long, but it's like
I used to like longboard to work, and that definitely I feel like takes up a lot of energy and effort and time. And when I did get there, it was disgusting. But I would make sure to not like do my hair or anything of that nature until I got to work
Yeah.
in the bathroom,
Right.
and also like toweled off and dried off. It's still a pain in the ass, though.
Yeah,
oh yeah, I'm sure.
saves money though.
Yeah, for real.
That's true. Do you have a bike?
I currently do not. As a child, I did, and then someone stole it. But
And then I never had a bike again.
I never had a. Literally, I didn't. But my mom has 2. Like one of them's my stepdad's, but I have been using it recently. I brought it over to Adam's because he lives like close to downtown, so we've been biking around downtown.
Right.
It's not the best bike because he has one of those like like high powered like it goes real
Intense,
fast.
yeah.
It's a good bike.
That's what's up.
But
that's good
I have a
then.
shitty bike. I want to get a new one someday. I'll save up enough to get a good bike. But I like biking. It's a lot of fun.
I like it too. I haven't probably been biking in a couple of years now.
Yeah,
I have
before
one,
this
but it's in
year-
the shed and it just stays there, and I just
That
Yeah.
shit don't work.
yeah,
Rusted.
probably not.
Before this year, I hadn't been in a couple of years, but we took them down to like the beach and was biking along the beach. That was awesome.
There's the Pinellas Trail that goes through like
Yeah.
I do fuck with me some
for a
Pinellas
long
Trail.
yeah.
I do love the Pinellas Trail a lot.
Pinellas Trail's great.
It's very pretty.
That's good.
I haven't been biking on it since I started biking again. But I want to do. There's like the murals downtown, like for the Shine Festival. They started like an app where they like tag each one and they tell you about the artist and like what inspired them and like what the art is about. And you can download the app. And I want to download the app and I want to bike around to all of them. That's my plan for this
That'd be cool.
for this summer.
There are
Yeah.
a few murals done. I don't know if I can say her name. I can say her last name, or should I say the first name?
Say the first name.
All right. The few miracles done by a girl named Jessica,
Okay.
and right before they were put up, this has nothing to do with anything.
Right.
I wrecked that. So
Oh no! Damn. What were
straight up hit that a few times.
what was the mural of?
Alice in Wonderland.
Oh,
And I can tell you exactly what it is.
I know which one you're
It's
talking
by the corner
about.
store.
I know which one you're talking about.
Yes.
That one's pretty dope. That's pretty dope.
She got the biz.
Oh man,
Aw.
messed up, man. That's messed up.
The mural went up shortly after, so I like to feel like I helped with the M kid.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what it was.
That's awesome.
It's you.
That's you.
It's you.
It's all you.
feel
You
special.
inspired.
Yeah. I feel
So yeah,
yeah,
go.
I mean that's
go,
a pretty simple just go out and bike.
yeah,
What
or
else?
buy a
Or
bike.
or buy a bike if you don't have one.
Get a group of friends together. Go on like a group bike.
Group bikes can be a pain in the ass though, because you gotta like stay at the same pace as everybody else and try not to crash. And
Oh my god, I have a good relation of these two holidays. So the last time I did acid was around Christmas, and Adam, like I said, lives like on 4th Street. So he took the acid, and it was like more like during the coming down time, so I wasn't like peaking, but still really fucking high. So we go out and we're just going for a walk, like back in like the what is it, Old Northeast? Is that what that neighborhood's called? Yeah. Back there. So we only get like, it's already amazing to me because I'm like looking in people's houses and I'm like, oh my God, Christmas trees and lights and inflatable snowmen and oh my God. So like I'm already freaking out, but we get to like the first corner and there's like 12 bikes riding by, covered in lights. They're like blaring like Santa Claus music. They're all wearing Santa hats. They're like, ho, 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 Merry Christmas. So I'm like, what the fuck? At first, it's just like 12 bikes, and Adam's like, let's just stand here and wait for him to go by. And then we like get to the corner, and I turn my head and look, and it never ends. It's just like hundreds and hundreds.
Wait, but of separate bikes, or was it
like a group of Santa bikes?
No, it was like it was a planned thing that they do every year. It's called like the Santa Claus ride or some bullshit.
Right, but it's not like one long continuous bike. That's what I was wondering at first.
It's a 44-seater.
40. It never turns. They have to take like a truck turn. They have to make a wide right. Like, shit. You got to start going left to go right. Like, go, turn, everyone. Go. Scrape against buildings. You go through like a cafe through the glass.
It was amazing, though. It was the best trip of my life so far because it just kept going, and I was like, and it was just all the lights. And then Adam just started laughing hysterically because we saw like cars coming up to the stop signs. We were just fucking stuck there because there was hundreds of bikes
you
going by.
should have low-key joined them. They would have never even noticed.
They would have. I was, we didn't have a bike. We were walking.
Oh, okay. See, that's where I thought you were on a bike.
Oh, no. We were walking, and we literally had to like wait for there to be a small break so we could run across the road to cross the street, but it was amazing. So anyway, that was my story of the World Bicycle and Bicycle Day.
Dang.
It was good times.
So many good bicycle.
Like arbitrary bicycle events down here.
Yeah, there is. If you come to St. Pete, you could you can rent a lot of places have them now. You can
a lot of downtown areas
rent the bikes
have
from
them.
the side of the road.
I saw a group of bicyclers while standing outside of work. And they were all dressed in like old timey clothes and top hats.
Nice.
One dude had like the bicycle with the giant wheel.
I was going to say, did he have the giant wheel?
He did.
I
forget
what that's called.
And they were all just bicycling right in front of Park Shore. And the first thought I had was, I would love to ruin this for them because I would join that parade, but I'd have like no shirt, tattered pants, chains on my arms. I would have fucked that up for everybody.
Oh my god.
That's what it's the penny farthing.
What?
Penny farthing.
What is
also
that?
known as a high wheeler, and
Oh,
ordinary
right.
bike.
Okay.
Yeah. The penny
It
farthing.
looks so unstable and terrifying.
I know. It just looks like you'd be like,
Dude, I would never.
And if you fall, that's
Yeah.
quite the drop.
Have you ever been on a unicycle?
Yeah.
I've
Was I
never
very
been
good
on
at it? No.
Yeah.
But I was
I think
also
I
a
would
child.
fall that.
I've been on a 3-seater. My mom owned one when I was a kid.
So was it like you carrying your mom just?
No, it was me on the back, my mom. Because I think if you're in the front, that's like who has the most power. So
Uh-huh.
I was always.
Have you ever been on the?
Or maybe it was a 2-seater. Maybe it was just a 2. I think
tandem
it was
bike?
just. I think
Yeah.
it was just a 2-seater.
What's the thing where you drink the beers and you go
God.
Pedal
downtown?
pub? I hate
Yeah, the pedal pub. Does that
Shit's
count
so
as a
annoying.
bike?
Oh yeah, that's like the most ultimate bike ever.
So you can just do that and then drink beer while you pedal around downtown.
Sounds. I hate those people. I hate people that
I
do
hate
that.
them because they
weird.
fuck up traffic, but when you're on it, you're like, yeah, let's fucking go.
Oh
Let's
yeah,
get another
exactly.
beer.
At
If
least
you're
you're
on it, it's
burning-
great. If you're not,
You're burning the calories while you
you're like
drink.
those
so
fucking people
you
who I'm
drink
just
more.
walking down the street and they're like, yeah.
Yeah, they're drunk on the bike. All right, so yeah, do any of that stuff. I think that works out, right?
Yeah, totally.
All right.
So-
Well, the most important question though
Always.
is maybe after that ride,
I
do
don't-
you or do you not enjoy a cake?
I say no.
After you
No
burned all
cake.
those calories and also gained all those calories from the copious amounts of beer, absolutely you can have some cake.
Sure.
I-
I'm gonna go with no. I'm gonna just do a
Really?
That's how you feel?
hard no on this.
Hold
one.
on,
Whoa.
let me just try to persuade her real quick.
Okay.
What if the cake is shaped like a bicycle?
Not possible.
It could be shaped
Challenge
like a
accepted.
bicycle.
You could have a bicycle on it. It can be shaped like a bicycle.
It could be shaped
Watch
like a
me.
bicycle.
Okay, sure, fine.
I bet you I can find a bicycle shaped cake.
If you can find
online.
a bicycle shaped
That
cake
looks cool.
that looks cool, I will eat
Why-
it.
There's more
But
stipulations.
otherwise, every time I go for a bicycle ride, I need a shower and like some juice or some fruit.
yeah, but it's the whole day. You
I don't
can
want
do
to
it
eat
later.
sweets. I'm just like it's like working out and then having a cake.
Okay, what's wrong with that? What
I don't
happens
know.
when we celebrate workout
Maybe
day?
I don't work out right, but
Look at all these bicycle cakes.
oh my god, they're so cute.
Yeah.
All right, I
Let me
think we
see.
win.
Yes.
We won.
We won.
First page Google, guys.
Yeah.
Wow, these people are real good at making cakes. Can we hire one of them to make cakes?
Yeah,
for
haven't
us?
you ever seen like Cake Boss? That's what they do.
No, I have
I don't know if that. I don't know.
Did you
Any
make
of those
that up?
cake shows? No. Cake Boss. That's a comedy band.
That's pretty good. Those are pretty good.
They're damn good.
All right,
Yeah.
fine, sure,
Those are
we'll have a
legit.
cake.
Yes.
And that's not even a lot of cake. Look how skinny that one is.
That's what I'm saying. It's just the bars and then like the pedals and
Yeah.
stuff. The handlebars and the seat. It's all like,
It's a tiny cake.
yeah, it's really thin.
Okay, I could do that. I think I could handle that.
Okay. This one's actually made out of cookies
Ooh.
or cupcakes. They're cupcake, and then
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
That's smart.
All right. So yeah,
Sure.
I think we all came to an agreement.
Take
We're
a
gonna have
bike.
cake.
Take a bike.
That's what's up.
Take a bike, and then
Have a
take a cake.
Take a cake. Have a bike.
Yep.
Yeah.
And all the take cake
Okay.
you want.
Yeah. All right.
All right, that does it for this episode of Will There Be Cake. Thanks for joining us again, Justin. It's
Word.
been a pleasure.
A pleasure.
A pleasure. All right, that does it for Amber, for myself. See you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
This has been a Seven Lamb production.